I'm joined now by Dave Donnelly, the owner of Peter Piper's Pickles of Hershey, LLC. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Recently, your your company has made headlines after a comment posted on social media, ultimately leading to your pickle stand at the Hershey Market being banned. So I want to thank you again for joining me and ask, why speak now? It's been over a week already since this kind of made headlines. Why did you decide to talk today?
Well, the management there has been biased on me for 2 years now. I had 2 stands. I was the first market in there, or the first vendor in the market that had 2 stands. The one market was doing, well, both markets were doing well. The one market, I think the other stand wanted, so they said that I said something that upset them, so they shut me down. Now, they told me to take that stand and just remove it, but I was the first one that got outed like that. As we go down the line, they banned me. They made my father take over the lease, which, but they allowed my second stand in, even though they thought what I did upstairs was unacceptable, which it was just me arguing with somebody. And that's where this all started.
So you're saying before the Facebook post that we're going to get to in just a second, there had been another incident that already had kind of started some bad blood between you and the marketplace? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. The comments that me and another manager had, she didn't like, the management didn't like, so they took that stand, as I said, and then they let me keep my stand downstairs. I know I already said that, but it started out, then we went to a month-to-month lease. And I'm the only person in the whole market that has a month-to-month lease.
Well, this was definitely a situation that the world didn't know about. But now Central Pennsylvanians know who Dave Donnelly is, and not for necessarily all the right reasons at this moment. And that's why you're here today, to address some of this stuff. So let's talk about the comment. The comment made by Peter Piper's Pickles of Hershey, LLC, that profile on Facebook, of course, you know, under a Penn Live article regarding a new self-storage unit, a U-Haul facility specifically, opening up in Dauphin County. So Peter Piper's Pickles of Hershey, LLC wrote, quote, "India owner, when will America wake up?" So my question to you is, can you explain this specific post?
Whether or not I said it or not, it's a statement. I don't see how it can be racist. I don't care if it's Indian owned, Japanese owned, China owned, whatever it may be, wake up America. And why I said that is my father's a Vietnam vet, and he's been trying to get grants and loans and everything to buy stuff, and he can't. And like I said, whether I said the comment or not, it was a statement. Doesn't mean I'm a racist. I'm a realist. I look around the world and I see what's going on, and that's how I feel. And to me, that should be freedom of speech. I'm not sure. I'm not a lawyer, but if I say something, and I'm not saying it in a derogatory manner, some people may take it as derogatory.
So what did you mean by that post? Can you explain it to people that don't understand?
It was more of a question. Is it Indian owned? And if it is Indian owned, when is America going to wake up? Because if you go to every street corner, I mean, something's owned. I mean, I don't know where I can buy gas that's almost not Indian owned. I know that sounds racist, but I'm thinking, where can I get the money? I'm struggling with building pickle stands, and I'm trying to get SBA loans and stuff, and I can't get it without all these credentials. So, like I said, whether I said the comment or not, I didn't mean it racial. I meant it as a fact.
Okay, well, we did reach out to the market, but I do want to read you this first. Penn Live, they reported that they reached out to the general manager at the U-Haul Moving and Storage of Hershey, and they were not aware of the comment and said the facility is corporate owned. Quote, they say, "It is completely flabbergasting to me why someone would state this, because it is an untrue statement." What's your reaction to that?
Well, I don't know who owns U-Haul. So, I mean, I just made the comment as Indian owned. It was more of a question as, is it? And if it is, wake up America.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. The Fresh Market at Hershey Town Square did address what they called these troubling comments, which they say are inconsistent with their values. You said you don't feel the post was racist. I do want to talk to you just a little bit more about where you draw the line between personal and professional comments on social media.
Well, I know it was on the company Facebook page, but regardless of whether it's company or personal, I should be able to say whatever I want. Now, if we've been being trolled, not just me, but there's other vendors in the market, there's other businesses in Hershey, where if you look at Facebook, there's a Facebook page that's identical to their Facebook page, and it's nothing but negativity. And I mean, I got a guy, now I can't say he's a guy or a girl, but his name's Filet Mignon. I know by his Facebook page, he looks like a man to me. He's been trolling us. He takes pictures of us from afar. He posts them on his Facebook pages. He's taking pictures of my 2-year-old daughter. So I haven't had my phone in over 2 weeks. Okay, I have a loaner phone right now that I had to go to Walmart. I'm waiting on to get the phone that I've had. Now, I haven't had this phone. This is why I say whether I said it or not, I don't want to throw anybody else under the bus. Was I hacked? I mean, if you read through, I didn't even get to see all the posts. I haven't seen one post from that night, okay? But somebody made a comment about it, and was I being hacked? I don't know.
Well, let's talk about that. So this actually is another post that was not recent. That's you, correct? And that's your company. That one we won't say the word, but F you. Start repeating and remember, go in the bathroom with my kids, I will rape you. Look at my children, I will kill you.
No, I wouldn't post anything like that.
Is that you?
That's me.
Is that your company? That
appears to be my company.
That's not a recent post within the last 2 weeks, right? So
I don't know. When was this posted? Because that's a picture I've taken in a hotel room months ago. So
were you aware of this post?
No, I was not.
Who controls your social media for your company?
I'm telling you, there's other venues out here. I mean, I've gone to the Terry Township Police to ask, how can I get this stopped? People hacking in and saying stuff.
Have you filed a police report?
They wouldn't take it. They said that they'd have to get a judge's order to go after Facebook, and they said they're not doing that. There's not enough money.
So we did reach out to Hershey Market to see the other side of all of this, and they released this statement to us I'd like to read. The lease between Fresh Market Hershey and Peter Piper Pickles was with Dave's father, not Dave. The stand was not evicted. The lease had been expired for several months. The market chose not to renew the lease. The market and Dave's father parted ways amicably. Dave's online comments factored into that decision, but Dave has been banned from the premises and cannot trespass as a direct result of multiple posts, including the U-Haul post, and then they cite the rape post.
Okay. I don't see how it ended with my father because he never signed anything. They sent me a lease. I never re-signed it because I just never got around to signing it. So for them to kick me out, this was coming, okay? They've been adding this up. Now, they called me a racist. No, there's nothing in me that's racist. And they put my name out there. They didn't keep it Peter Piper's Pickles of LLC. Okay, now I lost a stand. Even though it's in my father's lease, they can kick me out, and I understand that. But if they kick me out, they're telling me I can't resell my stand. Now, all the other vendors that have left the market, they've had their stand sold, or they had an agreement with the market. They're not saying that. They're just saying Dave Donnelly. They're defaming me and say, get out, he's racist. Now, they shouldn't be allowed to do that. If my father has it in his lease, he should be able to hire whoever he wants to run it, okay? And that's not the case here. I mean, prove that I'm a racist. I had businesses where I had ethnic managers. You know, my daughter's mother, her stepfather, brother, and sister are of an ethnic background. Okay, so I enjoy Thanksgiving and stuff with these people. I hire ethnic people, but to call me a racist, I'm ethnic. So I think they're taking it a little too far by saying, send the trespass, Dave Donnelly's not there. I get it. Dave Donnelly doesn't want to be there no more because he's been doing this for 2 years with them. And for to go the month-to-month lease, she has made the comment, in case we want to end your contract. Mm-hmm. Now, you can end my contract, but you should give me the opportunity to sell my stand or have someone else take it over and run it. I don't need to be on the premises, but to take money out of my family's mouth, that's them being, I guess, bad.
Ultimately, these Facebook posts cost you the business at this location. What is your goal here? What do you want to see happen? What do you want people to know? Well,
I think that because you don't like somebody's politics and the way the way I politic, people don't like. I understand that. But if you don't like what I say, don't listen. If you don't like what I look at, don't look at me. But it's not me in my heart. It's me trying to get across to the management there that you guys are hurting the business there. I should have the opportunity to sell my stand and recoup the money that you're going to cost me. If I was making $100,000 a year, I could have made that for another 10 years being at this stand. Now, you defame me by putting me out on blast saying I'm a racist. Now, that's the farthest thing from the truth. I mean, I come from a background that you're not racist. Everybody eats at the same table. And that's where I'm at.
Despite everything you said today, will it change how you control and monitor social media, or will you continue to maybe, will we see more of this stuff that is controversial on Peter Piper Pickle's LLC?
There's not going to be a Peter Piper's Pickle page every morning, because what I've learned is Facebook is the devil. Whether it's me on my personal page, on a business page, somebody will take something that you said and turn it into something horrible. And sometimes when you're texting, if you don't put a comma in it, it turns into a total different sentence. So I don't need social media to build my brand. Now, did they destroy my brand? I hope not. I hope there's going to be more people out there that see through the rhetoric, which Mrs. Scholl had said, my rhetoric. And they're going to see that not everything I say is racist. People just turn it around.
And I think I want to end with this, Dave. So, we've heard everything you had to say. I think my question is for the people watching that say you took no responsibility for any of the posts and just kind of said, no, I am not racist. Do you want to say anything else?
Am I allowed to look at the camera?
Of course, this one, yes.
Which one?
This one, right here.
Peter Piper's Pickles is a great brand. We didn't build the brand. We just expanded a little bit on it. We went from one stand. We were working on our fourth stand. We give back to the community. In Hershey, I was the only stand for 2 Thanksgivings to give out turkey dinners to anybody who wanted them. I didn't say you had to be homeless. I just made the meals. I put them in Hot Wells. I said, come in and get them. Every Veterans Day, I give away something free. Last Christmas, we had an ugly spot in the market. I drove out to Erie. I spent $1,200 on an authentic Christmas sleigh. I brought that back, and we set up a beautiful photo opportunity. This is all out of my pocket. So it's not like I'm running around being a racist, because I'm not. I'm trying to build a brand, and now I got to build it back better.
All right. Dave Donnelly, thanks for being here on CBS 21. Thanks for talking with me.
Appreciate it.